All right, happy 4th, everybody. Happy 4th. The Red Sox play early, so we'll do a little pregame leading up to, Red Sox baseball, taking on the Nationals, and, Lucas Giolito is quietly putting together a really good run. He's got an ERA of under 3 since about the end of May, so he's quietly putting together a really, really good, run here that, I don't think a lot of people are talking about, and I get it. You know, he's had a lot of ups and downs. But he'll face, a sneaky lineup. You know, there's a lot of young players in Washington. I love Abrams and Wood right at the top. These are the grind games, everyone. You're on the road. You've got all this stretch of games before the break at home, and you have that All-Star break coming up. You know, guys are tired, and you had the day off. It's still a travel. It's still a back and forth. But these are the where it starts to grind a little bit. Um, I'll take 2 of 3. I know people want to sweep, but I'll take 2 of 3. What I've looked at is the 16-game stretch that started with Toronto, which you lost that series, but you won the Reds, so you're 2 and 2. No, that's not right? 3 and 3 during a 16-game stretch, which I think will, when we're done, going into the break, is gonna say a lot about the Red Sox. If they can stay within 2 to 3 games out of the wild card, you're feeling pretty good. They're 2.5 now, so 10 games left. If they go 7 and 3, that'd be nice to be 50 and 48 going into the break. That would be really good, and maybe leading the wild card. I don't know. If you're within 2 games going into the break, I think it's good because the gauntlet of the National League, you play all the division leaders after the break. The Cubs, Phillies, Dodgers. Go figure. But, you know, that's baseball. I mean, you're gonna have to face the good teams, and this is what happens, I think, with the balanced schedule. I think that's why we're seeing, maybe that's why we see a little more parity because, for instance, in the NL Central, I pull that up, the White Sox are bad, but Detroit, despite being 20 over 500, they're not playing more games against that team. Same with the National League, where as good as the Dodgers are, they're 24 over, imagine if they had even more games with the Rockies. Now, it could go either way, but it shares the wealth where all the teams get to play the bad teams too, but I think the schedule, the balanced schedule, I really do like it because I like that you get to see, like, growing up, I would have loved this. If Mike Schmidt came to Fenway, think about it. George Brett came, as a Royal in the American League, but him going to a National League. Now we missed a lot of players. I mean, I Major League Baseball gets criticized for the schedule. I love it. I think it's fantastic, and we got some good series today. The Interleague series begins at 3:10. Subway Series, you got the Mets hosting the Yankees. Seattle is hosting Pittsburgh. San Diego, Texas. Let's see some other interleague matchups. Atlanta at home to Baltimore. Those are 2 disappointing teams that actually happen to play each other. When you look at the wild card standings, Baltimore's played better as of late. They're 37 and 49. They've lost 2 in a row. They're 7.5 back. They're probably gonna be sellers. Atlanta is 7 back. Miami has leapfrogged them. Miami's won 9 of 10. They're 6.5 back. I Do we think they're gonna be buyers at the deadline? Probably not. But Atlanta and Baltimore are probably the 2 biggest disappointments in Major League Baseball. Cleveland is up there too. They've lost 7 in a row. Kansas City, they've lost 7 of 10. They've been a disappointment. I mean, Detroit is really running away and, they're gonna win that Central. A 12.5 game lead over Minnesota. They're gonna win it. Houston's gonna win the West. I know Seattle's 7 back. It's still a lot for me. Dodgers will win the West. 3 division races are pretty much over. Cubs have a 4-game lead in the Central, Philly a game and a half over the Mets, and that's a really struggle. They have won 2 in a row. Toronto now leads the American League East. New York and Tampa each a game out. Red Sox are 6.5 out of first place despite all of what's happened. That is remarkable to me. Who they are. Let's get the lineup for the Red Sox. They'll have Duran in left, Anthony batting second, DHing Abraham Toro. This is not a small sample size anymore. 148 at bats, 291. This guy did never get a chance to play every day. Now he is. 5 homers, 16 RBIs, 25 strikeouts is not a lot. Carlos Narvaez, again, a solid rookie campaign. He catches Wilyer Abreu, and Wilyer, maybe that time on the injured list helped. I mean, it wasn't like he was bad before that, but he has been a house of fire since he returned on June 20th, and I can figure this out here. I have a stats portal that will give me the June 20th to now. So the 12 games since he's been activated, 341 homers, 16 RBIs. He's been carrying the Red Sox, as has the guy behind him, Trevor Story, the shortstop. Let's see, Trevor hit 286 in June. So since June 1st, he's hitting 302 with 5 homers and 24 RBIs. Marcelo Meyer at third, he's been excellent there. Cedar Rafaela has been great. He's the center fielder. David Hamilton at second rounds out the 9 with Lucas Giolito on the hill. Washington is Abrams at short, Wood in left. Wood is incredible. Garcia at second, Lowe at first, Josh Bell, DH's House at third, Brady House, one of their top prospects. I saw these guys play in Rochester. Lyle, another guy I saw there. In right, a good one. Ruiz catches Young at center. Soroka is the pitcher for the Nationals, and the game is at 11:05. Red Sox enter play today at 43 and 45. So if they sweep, they'll return to Fenway over 500, but 2 of 3 they take, and then they'll finish out the All-Star break. They got the Rockies on Monday, which again, last year the Rockies took it to the Red Sox, so hopefully that does not happen this year. All right, that will do it for the quick pregame show. Red Sox will begin in about 7 minutes. Thank you for watching the stream. I'm gonna put this in the chat. I would love to have you follow me on Discord. I'm inviting all of you to the Discord. Take care.